Hey everybody,
Hey.
Frank and Carrie here. We bought a drone when we first got the Mooreland House, before I guess we called it the Mooreland House. And we went out to video. Since we couldn't get in the house, we used the drone to look in some of the windows on the second floor and to see what we were up against. Right, Carrie?
Yeah. And this is when we were still under contract. We hadn't even closed on this yet. So you'll see a lot of the roof line because we really needed to see what we were up against with the roof. And so you'll see a lot of the roof, but we tried to get a good look at the top of the house and
so this was back in like May, the beginning of May, I think.
Yeah, beginning of May. And it was our first look at the second floor.
And our first flight of a drone.
Yeah. So you'll have to excuse our flying skills. This was Frank flying. And then later in the video, I am. I know this is going to be kind of long, but this is the master bedroom of what it looked like when we got it. And it doesn't look a whole lot different than this, other than we have plywood in the windows and a lot of the debris is off the floor.
Yeah, this is our first time with the drone. This is the first time we'd seen the second floor.
Right, and the mantelpiece is gone, but we were really interested in looking at the stonework as well. It was very fascinating to us. And
I also wanted to know how much slate we need to do. But at this point, we still hadn't figured out how to tilt the camera down.
No, and there's one of the black vultures. I think it was
off to the right.
Yeah, off to the right. They had 2 babies up in the attic when we bought this. It was kind of cool. We named them Barney and Fred. So they stayed there for a couple months.
And this is the flat roof that we have tarped right now. When we looked at this on the video, we went, oh man, there's a lot of work to be done on the flat roof.
Yeah, and it was a rolled
roof.
Rolled roofing up there, yeah. So all that's now off, and we've been repairing a lot of the wood that's been underneath there. And it was a tongue and groove pine. It's real pretty.
And I was checking the chimneys to see how much mortar needs to be repointed. And there's the top of the tower, a little bit of the neighborhood around.
And looking back at this footage, I forgot how much the trees were in the way. We couldn't get to some of the areas because of the trees. Yeah, we still didn't know how to go down, like you said earlier.
We didn't know how to tilt the camera down.
We figured it out later, but
and they had run tar all the way down the slate, and there's a piece of slate that slipped down or missing.
Yeah. So.
And then when they put the sealant, there was a white sealant they put on, and they got it all over. There's splotches of the white roof sealant stuff they got all over the roof.
Yeah, we were interested in the drip edge as well, trying to see what that was all about.
But the stonework is sure amazing.
Somebody had actually gone around and redid a lot of the tower because the tin is in really good, or tin or steel,
it's galvanized metal.
Yeah,
stamped galvanized metal on it.
And it's in real good condition.
But the slate is in pretty bad shape.
Yeah, this is that dormer that
oh no, a hole.
Yeah, no.
That's the first hole.
Yeah, this is the dormer that we're currently working on.
Oh, there's a vulture feather laying in the valley.
Laying in the valley. So, yeah, this is the south side of the house. No,
it's the front.
Excuse me, the west side of the house. The front side, which faces west.
And the ridge metal isn't in terrible condition. I think we might take it off and repair the nail holes and paint it and put it back up. But see, there's a slate just laying there in the valley.
There are a lot of slates laying in the valley, unfortunately. Unfortunately.
And the valley's pretty rusted out, but there's only a few holes in the valleys, but we're planning on replacing the valleys when we are up working on the slate. And these windows look into the attic. That's the one we're working on right now.
You'll get a more up close look at that one. We were trying to get a look at some of the damage behind that, because like we said, this was our first real up close look at this stone where the damage had been done. And so later on in the more current, you'll see us really focusing in on this. But this is the dormer that has the most stone damage.
Other than the tower.
Other than the tower, but we have scaffolding up there right now.
I was looking at the box gutters, trying to figure out what's going on with them and all the ivy stuff growing on the side of the house.
Yeah.
I never really noticed all the brickwork of the arch around that window.
Around that window, yeah. It's amazing looking back just how much we've done on this house. It's kind of neat to see progress.
Now this is
the east side of the house. So this
is where we just were. Okay.
Yeah. It's just you zoomed in and then we pulled back.
And then all that ivy was growing around that window. What's that called? Virginia creeper?
The Virginia creeper, yeah. And it had covered all the windows and Frank.
We killed it.
Well, he pulled the roots and it died. And
a lot of trees covering that side of the house.
Yeah. I think you hit a tree here.
Not there.
No?
I don't think so. My first time flying a drone.
Yeah, he did. He did really well.
Even though we couldn't tilt the camera down.
Yeah, well.
Carrie figured that out later.
So.
Here's the tenant house you can see back there. A little piece of it.
But a lot of these trees are now gone, especially the ones in that area.
Now we're coming around to the back of the house.
Right. That dormer you see right there is above the...
There's the little flat roof.
The little flat roof. Yeah, we've spent a lot of time on that little flat roof. And
it was sure letting a lot of water into the house.
Yeah, and you'll see later on, once we've figured out how to tilt the camera, we come back and visit this area. So you can really see how bad it really is. And we kept going around going, there's another flat roof. Once we tilted it, we're able to tilt the camera down. We're like, there's another one. So it was pretty crazy.
You can see all the sliding slates.
Yeah. There's one over there.
Tar.
Yeah, all the tar, and it was that one gray one is just somehow sitting there.
Another chimney.
Yeah. But it sure was pretty.
Another 360. Remember, my first time flying the drone.
Yeah, you'll have to forgive our jerky movements, but it kind of, I mean, again, this is mainly the roof line that we're looking at, but it was our first lightning rod.
Yeah. I think this is where I accidentally hit the chimney.
Yeah, it hits the chimney here in just a second. It's actually kind of funny. Whoop, there it was. chimney.
She recovered though. And then I got out of there. Oh, man.
There were some pretty tight spots back in there.
She kept flying. That was
Yeah.
It's a Mavic Mini drone, and I guess the blades were
They were okay.
flexible enough. It worked.
Yeah. But all those trees that you see
those are all gone.
Those are all gone.
Oop.
Oh, that's the roof line of the kitchen that you're looking at right now. And at this point, it took us a couple months to get into the kitchen.
Yeah, well, we didn't really care because, we knew it wasn't. Oh,
there's a hole.
A hole.
Maybe
that's why it was leaking so bad in the kitchen and had a tub.
Yeah. That hole is now fixed.
That tree there to the right is gone.
And all that
vine is gone.
And coming in for a landing, and we're back up.
Oh. I must have got scared and had to check. Oh, I think I had to check the propellers.
Yeah.
Before it quit flying.
So we're going to be looking into Minnie Ball's room. This was, I believe, what Susan called her Minnie Aunt Ball, or
I don't remember.
I'm not positive, but this.
There's one mantle.
Yeah.
I think there's 3 left.
They're all.
I think they're
upstairs.
all painted.
Yeah, they're all upstairs. In this room, and then the guest room, which is connected to this. As we move windows, you'll see another door.
Now remember, we have never been up in these rooms, so
yeah,
this was our first glimpse.
Yeah, that white door you see there in the background, that leads to the guest room. And
we didn't have second thoughts.
No.
We still wanted to buy it even after seeing these.
Right. And this, we got in there and cleaned it all up. You can see the tubs there out in the hallway on the second floor landing. So many hundreds of pounds of water.
And that's a big piece of sheetrock laying on the floor.
Yeah. But we cleaned all that up, and this is, of course, going up the side, looking at all the mortar that's gone. And but
trying to figure out where in the world.
And yeah, exactly. Sierra.
Oh, did you see the drone?
Yeah, I just saw the drone. But you'll notice that the mortar is pink, which is really cool.
Some of it's been repointed with a special mortar, but I think we're going to do something different when we put it in. It'll be a better mortar than that, I believe. That's a good picture. Maybe if we ever try to figure out which stones go where.
Yeah, this one we got some pretty good detail. Looking at the box gutter up here, and
believe it or not, we figured out recently that box gutter was holding up all that stone.
Yeah, well, that dormer is now down, so we had to remove it. But it's one of those things. That's in a later video.
Yeah, that's a while.
Yeah.
I think this is now we're going to look at where all the stone has fallen off of the tower.
Yeah, this is over here at the tower on the third level of the tower. The third and fourth level are accessed through the attic. And so, yeah. But that's what happens when box gutters fail and it just leaks water.
Yeah.
And but I believe a lot of that stone is at the base of the tower. We haven't pulled any of those shrubs at the base of the tower. They're on the south side.
I don't know what they used to tie the stone facade into the brick, but whatever it was, it didn't work. I mean, it worked for many, 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 many years.
Yeah.
But there's they attached the box gutters to, I think, a 2x8 or a 2x10. They're sitting in the brick, but as the lumber rotted out, then the brick started to fall in.
And the drains, we'll probably do something a little different than what they have.
Yeah, we're gonna fix it to where when it rains, the water leaves and the house is allowed to dry out again.
Yeah.
Because that's the worst part about lime mortar, which this house was built with, is if it stays moist and wet, it turns into sand as the limestone dissolves out of the mixture.
And the fact that we are sweeping up lots and lots of sand.
Did I just bump it?
Yeah, you did.
Oops. But it didn't hit the propeller. Oh.
There's the top.
Top of the tower.
And I was fascinated by the top of the tower. I'm like, what's in that hole? Because we couldn't see
There's nothing in the hole.
Nothing in the hole. So
we found the cap later. Is it on the video where we find the cap?
Yeah, we actually find the top, but it doesn't fit back on there.
Well, we couldn't get it back up through the middle.
Right. It blew off. So, but we were looking to see how that was attached. Because we would like to remove this top and put it back to the turret type thing that it had at one point in time.
It's called a parapet, right?
Parapet, yeah.
I think it's a parapet. Little stone things that look like the top of a castle.
Yeah.
Since it's called the Harrodsburg Castle.
Make it look like a castle, which was originally on there. See, now we figured out how to go down.
Carrie's looking at the front of the control and she goes, well, what's that little dial do? And I said, I don't know. And I turned it and ta-da!
Yeah.
Now we can look straight down.
So, but there was a ceiling in the fourth level, so you really couldn't see much.
But we did go, yep, that is a hole, because we weren't positive.
Yeah, but you can really see now that...
now we know how to do it.
So we're coming in for another landing.
Oh.
Yeah. But
I hope the video's longer than this.
It is.
Oh, thank goodness.
I know. Now we know.
Are we back up?
We're back up the little flat roof. And just...
It looks in pretty bad shape.
It was there's holes everywhere.
It almost looks like it's tilting the wrong way
It was.
No wonder so much water was coming.
I know. It's just pouring in. And once we were able to go down
in the valley.
Looking at the valleys, and we were going, oh my.
I think I fixed that slate on video.
Yeah, well, actually, there's no slate on that part of the roof now.
Don't get ahead of yourself.
Oh, sorry.
It's the stuff off to the right that I fixed.
Yes.
We don't want people to think that...
Look, there's another little flat roof.
Yay!
So... where you see that green and all that leaves and stuff, that's a roof line where the maid's room is.
Oh, I think that valley's plugged up, or the rain gutter, box gutter.
We pulled out a lot. I pulled out a lot of those plants, and that rusted roof that had fallen was against the stained glass. But this is right above that stained glass.
Oh no, there's a broken window.
I know.
How in the world did that happen?
There's no telling. But
the box gutters are in pretty bad shape.
They are.
I wonder how many buckets of tar was poured in that place.
I don't know.
I'd say at least one.
At least one. Yeah, they poured it down that valley. So
that thing is called a cricket between the roof and the chimney.
Oh, the tie-in's called a cricket?
That little looks like a little tiny roof there between them.
Oh,
that's called a cricket.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yep.
You learn something new every day.
That's to keep the water and snow from packing up against the chimney.
Huh. So
there's the kitchen.
There's the kitchen and that back hallway.
It's the maid's room leading to the kitchen, or nope, that's just the hallway.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
All those trees to the left are gone.
Mm-hmm.
There's the. Was I looking for propeller marks? That's the chimney I hit.
Yeah, that's the chimney you hit. Yeah.
I don't think they left any marks.
No, but we were just looking at it at a different angle, all the different roof lines. And then we're going, wait a second, what is that on the roof? And that square you see on the roof is
down in the middle.
Yeah, we'll get a closer look at it. But this is right above the master bedroom here. That's balcony right there. It comes off. You can see all this repair that's been done.
If you look off to the left right now, that's the stone that was just sitting there.
And we're like, look.
What is that?
What is that? Yeah, that's why we zoomed in on it.
Wait a minute, we found the gap.
Yeah. We're like, hey. But the black vultures kept going in and out of those windows. They did not like it when we were up there working.
And there's a ridge cap too.
Oh, yeah. We found that. Because we were like, what in the world?
Probably goes on that spot right there where there's just a short little ridge cap.
Yeah, probably.
All the box gutters are full and empty and have grass in them. And
well, there's a tree growing out the side of the tower.
Yeah. I'm going to get rid of that tree, I think.
Yeah.
Before
yeah,
it gets
you can
much
see it.
bigger.
There it is. There's that tree.
We're almost going to need a lift to do some of this stuff.
We might just need to get a lift.
Have to get one of those big forklift thingies.
And we were looking at taking a really close look at this chimney.
Is that 6 flues coming out of that thing?
6 flues coming out. I mean, sometimes there's just no words.
Well, we got to keep...
Yeah, you can see all the holes in that now really well. And those little finials, there's us.
Yay!
Yeah.
Oh, I think this is... There's the neighborhood. That's... What's it called? Green Acres.
Green Acres.
Green Acres.
Yeah.
There's a shot of the front.
And now...
What's in now?
This is where she is today.
That doesn't look much different.
Well, no, but we've been working on a lot of the roof.
Well, not that you can see right now. You can see the copper-colored tarp.
Yeah. Now, on our Facebook page, we have a lot of some more footage.
Mooreland House is our Facebook.
Yeah, Mooreland House. We do have...
Mooreland House. Mooreland House.
So this was just... So I didn't reuse that unedited footage, but I thought we were focusing in on this one dormer because we were beginning work on it. And so it's amazing how big that finial sitting up there is. Isn't it a finial?
Yep. Yeah. It's a finial.
But we have a lot of the all the windows that are broken have wood in them, but we were just trying to get an idea. And we've cleaned up a lot, but you can check out some of the videos that will show all that. And that is just about it. We have enjoyed working on her for sure.
Yeah. We appreciate everybody, all those good, nice things you guys say.
Love the comments, so keep them coming. So, yeah. Look, it's grinning at you. It's Got like
I
a
don't.
face.
I was trying to figure out what that was, but
I don't know. It looks like a face.
there's the one bolted rod holding the thing up.
Yeah. Oh, you can see off to the side one of the boards that we were using for
dropped from the top.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
We took off the box gutter.
That brick looks in pretty bad shape. We're probably going to have to do something with that.
Yeah. Yeah, we are.
I wonder if that box gutter is holding up that whole dormer front.
I do believe it was.
Shh.
Oh, is.
Not was. What she means is possibly. That thing's on crack. Hey, the scaffolding.
Scaffolding.
That's the first time we've shown any scaffolding in our videos.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey everybody, thanks for stopping by Frank and Carrie's Adventures. We really enjoy making these videos and appreciate you joining us on our journey. So feel free to hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't already, feel free to share our videos, and make sure you hit the notification bell so you can know when a new video comes out. Until next time.
Since when did my curtain become a bed? My curtain should be up there. However, it's on the ground and you're laying on it. Girls, what are you doing?